Star Showdown. A rivalry once thought dead and gone, but it is back. And now we find out who gets the right to lay claim to the football-obsessed state of Texas. This matchup has had all kinds of great moments, and we're ready for some more. Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. One of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said, we want to run the rock. Really make sure that he gets that mark, but more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Longhorns will kick off first, and here we go. It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quick strike complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Unloads quickly. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. The run inside. It's Edwards. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Do they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He might want another play. Here's Reed to throw. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football. But he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Reed. Here's a heat. And they got it.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. On the move, he fires. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside. It's Smothers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch it. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Again, it's Brown. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Madness. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these 2 programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these 2 teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Trying to run, it's Brown. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They go right back to him. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Third down from the gun, Manning. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
And here he comes out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got a little grass. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Aggie. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, Manning. Got it in the middle, it's Wingo. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Now here's Manning. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday. What an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
Reed, under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Reed. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He wants to change this route. Fourth down, Reed. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Throwing Manning. Caught. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, is it going to be fun trying to stop this passing offense at Texas. Not only do you have to deal with Arch Manning throwing the football, but...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Gets open down the middle. Pulled down for the tackle. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Manning from the gun on third down. Wide open downfield.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The run inside. It's Brown. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Manning. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. Because he dropped it, now it's fourth down. And, of course, they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to score 3.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on fourth down. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Running inside. It's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing Reed. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Reed. Here's the pressure. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We start with Akron taking on the Buffalo Bulls.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Here's Arch to throw. He makes the grab. Turning it on. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Manning to the air again. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Right in lockstep there with the receiver.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
They'll give it to Brown. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. 4th down, Manning on target. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. That's the...
Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And the defenses have dominated this football game until now. Finally, the big explosive play comes, and it comes through the running back. Nice job blocking up front. He finally got a hole, Palmer, that he could run through, and he does the rest.
Yeah, the defense have been playing so well up to that point, but not everybody in their gap, not everybody taking the right angles, and he was able to take advantage of it. It's been a rare mental breakdown. for this defense. And now next time they take the field, they got to lock back in because obviously this game is still close.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. And the Aggies headed quickly to the line. In the gun, third down, Reed. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll keep it on the ground. And they swarm him under. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Reed on the play action. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Reed to throw for it on 4th. On target to the left. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Looking for the edge, it's Edwards.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Play fake, Marcel Reed. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And the Aggies will hustle to the line. Back to the ground with the running back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. The throw. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here's Manning to throw. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that can make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened, what did I do wrong. You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Brown. There he goes. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
First down, right back to Brown. Second down coming up. Arch is going to throw for it. Slings it. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Yeah, and I tell you what, just trust your guy. You know, you got your guy running a corner route. It's man-to-man coverage. Throw it up top. Let him catch it on top of his head. Really nice job by the receiver going and getting that thing.
Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Back to throw. It's Manning. Buying some time as he moves left. He makes a catch. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the third quarter. And this defense will start the fourth on its heels. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it. It's Brown. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Longhorns want to move quickly. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the draw, it's Edwards. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
The offense changing the play.
Shift. Hawkeye.
On 3rd down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Finds his man down the middle. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Run in the red zone, it's Edwards. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They feed him again. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but his defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing. There he goes. He's at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Quickly out to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Manning. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They want to make sure they get this 4th and 3 play right, so they'll take a moment and think it over with a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Skips away from pressure. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. In the red area, it's Smothers. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Arch Madness. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down, you've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a 1st down.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. He's got enough for the 1st down, and the screen pass, a safe throw, will put this game on ice. The Aggies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The run inside. It's Edwards. Across the 25. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies. The Aggies get it right back.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, Manning. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struck.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
The latest edition of this tradition-rich rivalry ends with the Aggies saying howdy to a victory over the despised Longhorns.